everybody. So today we are in a 2009 Nissan GT-R with a Rocket Bunny wide body kit, racing seats, all bolt-ons, and tuned up to about 750 horsepower. I have no words to say. I mean, this video will just be accelerations and smiles, I think.
Yeah, pretty much. And breaking necks.
Yeah. So huge thank you to the guys at Champion Car Company. Once again, they have an amazing car in their inventory. I don't know if they're selling this just yet, but it'll be online shortly. And thank you guys so much for letting us drive this car. This is
one of our dream cars. Yeah. So just to be able to not only sit in it, but take it out and see how it performs.
All right, where do we begin for this review video?
Let's just start with the performance. We'll get to the cosmetics later.
All right, so power-wise, well, basic specs, we all know the GT-R, all-wheel drive, twin clutch 6-speed, twin turbo, of course.
Twin turbo V6.
So this one does have a full exhaust system, upgraded intercooler pipes, blow-off valves, and air intakes, kind of the usual bolt-ons that you're gonna do. As far as acceleration, let's do a few downshifts.
It's slow, huh? Prove me wrong.
You know, it might lag a little bit. Whoa!
Woo! Yeah, that's far from slow. I was kidding.
So yes, the GT-R is very fast in the stock form, and with this one, wow, it's incredibly quick. There is some turbo lag, I will say. I think like maybe under 3,000, it takes a little bit of time. But once you get to that RPM, so we're in 4th gear at 2,700 RPMs. So once it hit 3,500 RPMs, the boost was really kicking it. We'll do another one later on in like 2nd gear. But straight line acceleration, oh my goodness, it's unreal. Like it's almost unreal.
It's like just mind-blowingly quick.
You can feel your head. I don't know if you could see it, but my body is being thrusted back when we accelerate. And
these bolster hugging go-kart type like racing seats definitely keep you from moving around. So these are carbon fiber Bride seats is the brand of them. The bolsters are taller than my thighs, which of course is going to hold me in place. The back is pushing up against the midsection of my back, so I am not moving. My head's gonna bobble around from the power,
a lot of it,
but my body's not going anywhere.
Yeah, the seats, they do a great job for this kind of car because it is all-wheel drive and it has a set of really wide tires on it, coilovers and all that, so it has a lot of downforce and a lot of grip. And with the power and everything, you as a person, you know, driving it and a passenger just along for the ride, you're stuck to the car, so you definitely don't have to worry about, you know, moving all over the place. You're glued in the car, and the car is glued to the road. Yeah, the seats are fantastic and comfortable, which is weird.
Yeah, this is a perfect daily, to be honest. If you wanted to daily this car with these seats, of course the seat belt, you know, we have those on. We don't have the racing harness set up.
They are there though.
They are full. They are there, just behind the seat. Even with the normal standard seat belt, you're not going to move in these seats.
So 2nd gear now. We're at 2,500 RPM.
Wow.
You can feel your stomach go to the back of your body. Man. I'd say full boost is probably about 4,000 RPM, but it builds and builds and just, it goes. Oh man.
Once that boost kicks in, it's pretty linear.
And the sound it makes. So right now we'll cut to some external mic videos. no drone, there's nothing weird.
You can hear it. It's not loud.
But it's not a bad drone. It's like,
yeah,
it's what you would want in a sports car, of course.
Yeah, it's comfortable. It's not annoying or anything like that.
It sounds like, if you could imagine how you want your car to sound, it's this is it.
Yes.
But then downshifting a few.
Yes.
Hold on.
Yes. Oh, it's so planted.
And that was around a turn. Sorry, so coming into this turn. Wow.
That blow off valve noise is insane.
Oh man. Yeah, it's planted around a turn.
Yes.
I mean, there's so much
big tires in the back.
There's so much grip. I'm guessing the Rocket Bunny body kit gives it a lot of downforce too. There is downforce, there's grip, there is just so much stability. And I know with the GT-R, so many people do complain saying it's too much, you know, PlayStation. You're driving a video game basically, the car's doing everything. But I highly doubt those people have driven a wide body GT-R with race seats at 750 at the wheels. Because this is no game. This is the absolute most fun car I've ever driven.
Yeah.
Definitely.
As a passenger, oh yeah.
So we'll tone it down a bit, we'll bump it over, pop it back into automatic. I mean, it's a comfortable car. It still retains the GT-R-ness of what a GT-R is about. And part of what, you know, there's a lot of claim to fames for the GT-R. One of them is it could be your daily driver. It's a normal car. It's 4-seater, although these ones are pretty useless. It's got a trunk, although it's kind of hard to open this trunk.
It's pretty deep though, once we got back in there.
It's a big trunk. But as far as like just comfort and daily driver friendliness, okay, that was a little abrupt. But I mean, it's comfortable. I'll take this any day, to be honest. But it's a normal car in automatic. It's shifting. It's still a boggy gear right now because it's not going to be an aggressive shift. If I slowly accelerate, it'll downshift and it's not too abrupt. There's a dog on the side of the road that I don't want to hit.
From the inside, it just feels like a normal car. You forget that you're looking at this wide-bodied GT-R from the outside. You have a nav system or screen set up.
Climate control, power windows, push start. I mean, it can be a normal car, and then being that this one is over the top with 80 grand worth of amazing things, you can forget about being in a daily, put it to manual,
and hold on tight. That doesn't get old.
Oh, whoever said GT-Rs were boring. Like, I've only ridden in a GT-R one time, which was around a racetrack, and we were going 80 miles an hour, and it was boring. It was boring, and I got out of it like looking bored. I got out of a 370Z doing the same thing, and this was before I owned one, and I had the time of my life. So the GT-R can be boring if you're cruising, but when you make it sound amazing and put race seats in it and make it look like it's going to eat your face off, it's not boring anymore. This is, oh man, there's no words.
Yeah. Wow. We should take our shades off so they can see our eyes.
Yeah. Hold them, because I don't want them to fly forward. All right, now with the shades off, so you can do a little more ocean. You up to second gear.
Wow, that shifts so quick, doesn't it?
Oh, yeah, like, oh, there's no words to talk. It's, oh man. So yes, shifting is insanely quick, and it just, oh, it pulls like.
I want to see that take off from the outside.
Wow, it's so fast. Yeah, it's fast. It's very fast, and it's fun.
My cheeks hurt from smiling so much.
Oh, like my stomach is hurting because it thrusts you back. It's so quick, but man, is it good.
So now let's talk about what actually separates this car from others, and that is the exterior on this car. We'll start out with the Rocket Bunny wide body kit. Holy crap.
Yeah, it's about a $12,000 kit, not including installation, but It is done right. It's one of the, obviously the top 2 or 3 wide bodies for any kind of supercar like this. Done right, painted to match body color. All the rivets are even powder coated in the teal color. You got huge set of wheels on it.
I don't even know how wide they are, but the offset is pretty insane. It's probably a 13 or 14 inch wide tire. The color of the wheels is a teal blue, which looks very cool. There's little accents all around that have the same color. Like you mentioned, all the rivets are the same color, just to give it a little bit more flair, which looks pretty cool in my opinion. The roll cage inside, just to get to that, is the same color too, so it ties it in with the exterior looks.
And then the front intercooler's also been painted to match. The front bumper is part of the Rocket Bunny kit. It also does have a set of 2014 taillights, or headlights, 2014 headlights, that give it a nicer look up front as well.
And then we'll finish up with the ginormous spoiler, which is a part of that Rocket Bunny kit. That is insanely big.
It's got the struts to hold it from the rear diffuser, so it all ties in, and that way any kind of downforce, which it does generate, which I'm guessing is a lot, nothing will break. And then the exhaust tips are like 5-inch tips. I forgot the brand, but they're huge and they sound amazing. It is your basic GT-R, which I think looks really good. I know some people,
like it.
They think it's dated, but you got some nice leather on the dash with stitching. The door panel also has leather. The 09 to, I believe, 2011, they have silver trim everywhere on the inside. It's got a nice matte finish to it, like a satin silver. You got the cool toggle switches in the center for your different traction control, suspension and stuff. Red start button in the center, and then a nice little armrest with some storage. The carbon fiber seats look really awesome with red stitching on them. The backs are a cool colored carbon fiber, so that has some yellow into it. And that kind of ties into the custom-made steering wheel. Red stitching to match the seats, Alcantara and carbon fiber. So steering wheel looks amazing and definitely is nice to hold.
Oh yeah, it's very grippy. Well, basically you're here and here.
Yeah.
Where your hands are gonna be.
Yeah, in this car you gotta be focused.
Yeah.
The paddle shifters, they are the same ones you get on the 370Z, but they're big, they work, and the transmission is super responsive. But I think the overall look is really nice. It's comfortable feeling, and it looks nice. I have no problem with the way it looks. I like the quality of it, and this is, when it came out, it still is a budget supercar. So a lot of things in here are from my 370Z. I know the window switches, the radio, and some other things are borrowed, but to keep the cost down, they had to do that. And
it's not a bad thing.
Yeah, it makes it an affordable car. You can buy these for like 50 grand, which isn't a Lamborghini price. So they're affordable, and I mean, I think the interior looks really good. Wow, what a car! What a car this is.
I tried to fight it.
I know,
but I just go with it.
All right, let's do a quick test to finish this. Try to grab the dashboard as I accelerate.
The $100 challenge.
Yeah. So, all right, ready?
Yeah.
Little boost. All right, go.
I can't move. I couldn't move. I couldn't move.
So you were glued like that?
I was glued. There was no going this way until you let off.
Well, I think that sums up the GT-R. This thing is ridiculously fast. 750 roughly at the wheels. All-wheel drive, twin clutch gearbox. It is as planted as you would ever want a car. The car just takes turns so well. There's no body roll. It's as stiff as a race car, and yet it's forgiving and comfortable on the roads. The racing seats they glue you into the car. There is no moving inside these seats, and yet they're comfortable too. It's like this car is a transformer. It can be a daily, but then this particular one being tuned with bolt-ons and a wide body, it's still a race car that you can buy, which is crazy.
Very cool.
Ridiculously quick.
Wow.
Ooh. think that is about the end of the video, unfortunately.
Time to go ice our necks.
Yeah, and everyone else who's been breaking necks staring at this thing.
We hope you all enjoyed that video as much as we did getting to drive this insane race car. If you enjoyed it, be sure to give us a thumbs up, high five, and subscribe. Like us on Facebook. Follow us on our Instagram page too.
Many photos of this thing will be going up.
We'll see you guys next video.